So I guess we go out the space lock, but we're not really at the ship. We're kind of drifting outside of it. So how do we get into that? I'm really confused, Pavarti. We need to go. Aha! I get it now. I can take these two. There we go. See a little lit up down there. Continue!
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
First SAM results. Experiment note 0I695. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Okay, so he found something. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean, killing machine. Should be fun. Alex Hawthorne. Okay, so he had it in mind for something for Sam. Second SAM result. Experimental note 0I696. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper. Was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress set back and estimated now to be solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Alex Hawthorne. Okay, third SAM result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the assets deep Filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility on Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. So he's been to Roseway before. Interesting. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later, along with the squishing. Signed Alex Hawthorne. Okay, great. Super awesome. So this is the groundbreaker. Vic? Pavarti? Oh, that's my ship. Okay, it's kind of weird how this works out, guys, because really, it showed us outside the ship and now we're inside the ship, but we landed at a docking bay, going through some doors. I'm a little confused, but this is pretty cool. Hello, Jane Ellison. I wonder if we need to talk to her. Vic, go talk to her.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Oh, aren't you cheerful?
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
You're having problems with the heat? In space. Can't you just hook up some thermocouplers and a heat dissipator out to the outside? It's not that hard. It'll suck all the heat right out of that window. Anyways, thanks, Jane. I gotta go.
Hey, Captain.
What?
I'm in space.
Yes.
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Aren't you very excited? What is it?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Well, I did, thanks. Okay, we'll talk later. That was a non sequitur. Be excited, but don't distract me. Max, do you have anything to say?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time. While we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Oh, you do you? You know somebody who can read the book?
I've been thinking on that.
Yes.
There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu.
Okay.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
And where would we find that person? See, it sounds like a good lead. How do we find him? Seems like a long shot. Makes you so sure. Seriously, only one guy in the whole colony that can translate French? Seriously? A former what now? Seriously? Only one guy in the whole colony?
The only one I'm aware of.
Okay.
I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Don't be sarcastic with me. Hey, I'm the captain here. Only I can be a smart ass. Your sarcasm is duly noted and will be reflected on your review. Point taken. Actually, point taken. That's a great idea. This is a great idea. We could do this. We can start asking people. Can you read a banned text? That's a great idea. No, point taken. Don't be snarky with me.
Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2.
Okay.
A great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
So I gotta hack a security terminal. That's not so hard. How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend? How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? I kind of guessed this. Vicar Max has a colored past. How will a crew manifest help us track you down?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay. How's this simple vicar? No, I get this. Okay, fine. I'll ask.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
I remember you saying
I
that.
meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Computronic. That's a big word. I like it. Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. Don't be sarcastic with me. What's going on here? Customs. More ships over that way. Ship's kind of impressive. I like it. It's beat to hell, but I like it. Who are these guys?
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Uh-oh.
Shut it, Felix. You're
Try.
not making this any better.
Felix?
You get
Felix.
cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am.
Ah.
Now move along.
I don't have
Groundbreakers.
time for this. I need a drink.
So Groundbreaker's got their own little security system that's not set up around the corporations. Interesting. Who are you? And you're a troublemaker. Felix!
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna just look at stuff around, see what I can pick up. We're here on some business. I just noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier. What was that all about?
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Interesting. I heard you knocked out somebody with a tossball stick, is what I heard. What happened to your side? Let me ask you about you knocked out somebody with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Fanatic would be a good point to note about your personality. Okay, slow it down. What exactly did you do?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Wait, so because some other guy boasted about his sports ball team beating your Rangers, I guess? Rizzo's Rangers, I'm guessing? You beat him in the head with a stick. And that's how you just resolve your differences like an adult, right? Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Yeah, not very good planning on your part. You got any plans there, kiddo? Sounds like you're better off on your own. It does. Be like me. Be on my own. With a crew of two slightly weird people and a semi-homicidal AI. Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock.
What about it?
Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What if it is? That's me, captain of the Unreliable. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident. While this is true, I don't want to let him know too much. Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never cut your name, D. Weasel. You in a hurry to go someplace? I don't want to give my real name. But this is kind of a nom de plume. You know, some people think I'm, Alex Hawthorne. I'm D. Weasel. That's not a bad thing. I never cut your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Don't call me boss. I'm not your boss. What do you guys think? I have a feeling we'll be seeing him again. But later. Let's go. Is there anything? Oh my god. Aha. But it's steel. Let's not steal in front of these people. Okay. So that kind of worked. Look at this. We've found things already. And it's stealing things, right? Because it's right there. Stevedore. That's a dock worker. Go up to customs later. See what we got in here. Steel. Useful, but not with them watching. It's all stealing. All sorts of good stuff, but I can't steal anything. So many people around. Corporate Trooper. Hey, Corporate
Do
Trooper.
you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Well, don't let me interrupt your very, very busy business. Stevedore, these are just all general people. Stevedore. All these people are always around here. It's hard for me to steal things if they're always going to be here. Makes me wonder what's down there. What do you think? Should I jump down the hole? Probably not. Let's not do that. Yep, more stealing. Let's just start in customs. Let's do the right thing. Another stevedore. Ooh, interesting. Posters. Wanted! Phineas Wells. Vending machine? Oh, there's vending machines. Good. Phineas V. Wells for various crimes violations of board policy, including any of the all following. Yeah, I've read this before, I think. Unlicensed medical practice.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
It is, isn't it? Anything else? McRed. Who's this? Gunner McRed, wanted dead or alive. Captain Gunner McRed. For several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sunita if you have any information concerning McRed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. More fingers, you think? I don't know. Phineas. Gunner McRed is the only one. You're local security, aren't you?
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
By processing, I hope you mean stamping paperwork. I don't need to be processed any further than Phineas has already done to me.
Inspection, right this way.
Hi, how are you?
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go. Hawthorne ID. That's me. Alex Hawthorne. Multipass.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
What?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
What?
We've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
We help the people
Well,
of
isn't this
the
wonderful?
corporation.
The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
What?
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
What do you mean, probably? How do I get... I take... I'm not... how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Oh,
Our
God!
board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Oh. Any idea why my ship was impounded? Because I need my ship back.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here,
Yes.
impounding your ship,
Uh-huh.
doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Udam. Great. This has to be a mistake. I'm going to bring this guy his Bedford's neck. I'm not there yet. Bedford. Oh, God, he's Hawthorne's buddy, and I just said I'm Hawthorne. Oh, what have I done? Oh, great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out, hopefully.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Okay.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What? Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell
Yeah.
her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Wanda Dorset? Her shipment? What? Why am I getting involved in
A
this?
handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
SAM units. Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not likely. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
So the local fence is well known by authorities. What can you tell me about Udam?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy. He likes drinks. He wants to know about Phineas.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much.
Ah, I see.
Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Okay.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udam takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Oh, he's a cosplayer. Can I find a job around here? Because I think I'm going to need money to get my ship out of Hawk. Seems like there's tension between the board. Let's just ask the basic questions first, see if we can get on his good side.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
Oh, very
Two
cool.
biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay. Looking for something a little more local, something I can do here where I can make money to get my ship out of Hawk.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Got
Chief
it.
Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied
Junlei.
up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Okay,
No
engineering.
kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Yeah. Pavardi's being strange. How about something long term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
Okay.
Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Understood. How does Halcyon Holdings work anyways? This guy's a wealth of information for just being a customs guy. I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system. What do you know about Sublight Salvage? Is that new?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Wow.
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. How does Halcyon Holdings work? I think I know.
Are you pulling my leg?
A little. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
must
won't hold
be
it
it.
against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential.
Okay.
A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
This bit of history. The board runs most of the system, don't they? Yeah, I'm guessing that. How does the Groundbreaker fit into that? Because I'm guessing the board runs most things, but Groundbreaker is not involved in that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
Oh.
Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life.
Got it.
I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Not a bad bunch of people to keep on my side. There's an actual boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it. Got it. Okay.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system. Let's ask that.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
That's a good thing. That's all I need to know about work, thanks.
All right.
Anything else? Where can I get a drink? Not that I can actually sit down anywhere. Seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker. Tell me about that.
You noticed, huh?
Yeah, I did. I'm smart like that. You won't stop people yapping about it.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
That seems like a good
Folks
gig.
around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Nice trump card to have. Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it? No, it doesn't look like. Why can't Groundbreaker and the board just work together? I'm glad it terrifies them. The bastards keep pushing. Sounds complicated. Let's just leave it at that. Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear.
Below your pay grade.
They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
Oh.
The board wouldn't do that.
You like the
Would
hope?
they?
Yeah, they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Okay, I think we'll see you around.
Be seeing you.
He was very informative. You're kind of a non sequitur, but that's okay. You did a good job. So let's go. Is there another way around here? Is all the same? It is. Okay. Oh, we've got things to do. Workbench discovered. That's the local constabulary. You're a Mardet. Your local security, freighter crew. Workbench. Whoa, 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 whoa. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Thank you. Thank.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah, but I have no way of sneaking in. I haven't got a disguise yet.
By verity, by strength.
What?
What are we contemplating today?
How we're going to sneak into that thing? Ooh, no. Let's just no. I'll think about it. So we need to sneak into security, and that's where Vicar Max's manifest is, and we can also get a job there. Let's just look around in here.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
What about it?
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that?
Graham.
Graham?
That's somebody we should know.
Asshole.
Okay, let's just open the door. Look around. Restricted access. So we can't go in this way. Can we talk to him through the glass? Oh, we can. There's little holes. Sunita and Private Flores. You seem like the one in charge. Commandant Sunita, talk to me.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting,
I am inquiring about
must
the bounty
kindly
posting.
ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm doing neither. I'm here to ask about the McRed bounty. Where can I find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay, it's what I want. I need the money. I'll take the posting. Why didn't you send a Mardet to apprehend him? Good question.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Wow, that's highly bureaucratic. I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
So no finger this time?
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Skip speed. What bounties do you have available? What else?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed.
Oh.
That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Not really as lawless as you would think, being on a libertarian-based ship. I'm not going to ask about this. Maybe I will. I couldn't help but notice about Phineas Wells. What's it like working security detail on a space station? Let's talk her up a bit.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Not really.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Yes, fine.
Then get to business or get moving.
I'll just go. Just go. Pavarti, how did you do that? Max? Max, please tell me you're not somewhere back there. Max? Max! If you could sneak in there by yourselves, why do you need me? Looking around here. Where does this go? Wow!
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
It's hard not to be distracted, though. Look at it all. It's amazing. It's like Vegas, inside of a box. An ad drone. What else? Before we go in there, what else is here? Raider crew. More stealing stuff. I can't steal in front of these people. Aha! Stuff that I can steal. Because no one's watching me. It's amazing. Okay. Guys, thank you. Where's the store go? Crew quarters.
This is Halcyon News.
Hello.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Okay. Good to know.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
See? Unemployed. Problematic.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
All the news they fit to tell you about. Huh. Sleepy time. Free sliced bread and ammo. I can't steal this stuff? I can't steal this stuff. Not until we clear out these people somehow. I don't know what they're gonna do. Mock apple. Ooh, what's that? Examine. Halcyon News, media circus surrounds circus time clowns. Oh god. The politics of Tossball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. Wait, that's a team? Circus time clowns. That's a horrible name. Trading out every single member of the team. As to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the Clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in their organizational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the Clowns said that their goals remain the same as ever. Toss, ball, win, repeat. Okay, that's great. It's the first time I've ever heard of a team firing all the players and not the management. Anything else? There's a notice over here. Let's check that out. Byzantium. Want to examine this. Get out of my way. Halcyon News. Chairman salutes Earth Minister Clark. Chairman Rockwell took time out from his busy schedule today to talk to us about Minister Clark and his impact on the colony. Working with Minister Clark has been truly wonderful these past 8 years. His predecessor did a fine job, but Clark's brilliance cannot be overstated. The early retirement program is just the latest in a long line of initiatives he has spearheaded that will ensure Halcyon continues to be the envy of the outer colonies. We couldn't agree more, Chairman. Okay, that's great. Interesting note. Not sure how that affects us. All crew quarters stuff you have. I can't steal it. It's right in front of her. Okay, so this is all crew quarters, stevedore stuff, freighters, and security. Is there another door over here? No. There's a workbench. It's good to know. I've got to know. Where are they? I saw them. I saw vending machines. Where are they? Are they out here? I think they're out here. I want to see if there's anything new in the vending machines. Taste of freedom, space of choice, purport approved. Let's just check. Don't be annoying. Full stock, taste of freedom, space of choice. I don't imagine there be anything new in the space of choice stuff. Where's Max? There he is. Kind of blend in with that suit. All right, let's just go look. We've got our bounty. We got place to go, things to see, people to shoot. We gotta get our ship out of dock.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the Rizzo's what? What is that? Taste the rainbow?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Bunch.
Purpleberry Bunch,
Sour
got it.
candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Oh god, I'm sort of triggered by that. Something, 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 it's Rizzo's. Wow.
When might we expect
The
you out
Lost
here
Hope.
again? Canned surfish is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are
Rest
scarce.
and go,
Back in
the Lost
Triangulum,
Hope.
there
I'm
were
assuming
hundreds
the
of
Lost
space hands
Hope's a
idle.
bar.
I heard
Welcome,
piracy was up
drink
somewhere at Halcyon,
efficiently.
but I didn't
That's
think it was
always a
that
good
bad.
plan.
I heard
Mardets.
there's
Got a
been
lot of
rush
security
conveyor
around here.
losses on all routes.
What is this? Rest and go? Hello?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your
Is that what this is? Is this an inn? Hello, Milo?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
That's why you don't put big
Sorry.
chairs in
Business has been
convenience stores.
slow. Anything to occupy the time.
So you're looking for a little board. I'm looking for Gladys. Oh, I'm already here. How's life on Groundbreaker for you?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
I like it.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Hey, Sublight Salvage? How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay? You mentioned Sublight. I'm more curious about them because the customs guy didn't seem that impressed with them. They seem kind of shady.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like.
Lilia Hagen.
She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
I've met a lot of people like that. Do you do business with the Promenade merchants? I don't know why I'm asking this, but I'm going to.
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Creepy guy in the moon mask? What? What? Who? All right. How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay? I thought I'll ask
Our
that.
Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing.
Okay.
There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Does she have she's the 2-time ancestor of people who were in charge. Does she have a somebody that's going to take over? I don't know. Maybe that could be me. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Stop confusing me. I'll be on my way. Second unit on the left. First unit on the right, depending on which way you're looking. You're not Gladys. Spacer. Interesting. Gladys. Hey, guys. There's people in here. They look like thugs. And a safe. Okay. Here's the plan. If something horrible happens, start beating the hell out of people while I run. Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Hi.
You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
That sounds incredibly unappetizing. Let me see what you got for sale first.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
That's great. Do you have any interesting weapons? A Salvager's Helper, Spacer's Choice pistol. I don't need this, but it does have corrosion on it. Wow, look at the DPS on that thing. Do I have one for comparison's sake? How much is that? Damage 44. That's a lot of money. That's 5,900 credits. Holy jeez. Passive, the gift that keeps on giving. Sell value 388. That is a huge markup. So that pistol's really expensive, but I like it. Gladys.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
It's menopause. It's a thing. Get over it. You're old. Phineas sent me. He said you should sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
So what's your
Lucky
point?
for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
So how much is it? 10,000 bits! Tell me about this opportunity. Any chance of discount since Phineas sent me? Why do I think she doesn't care?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you? Real light on his feet.
No, he didn't. I don't
Real
care.
light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
No. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I don't, because I don't have choices. No qualms here. Let's hear the details. What are the jobs you know about? Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Nope.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Sure, your ear on the ground.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Sounds fascinating. Say no more in. Why was Roseway abandoned? Maybe it's some sort of automated message, do you think?
Edna didn't seem to think so.
Okay.
And I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently.
Okay,
and if someone set
Edna
up
said
shop
so.
in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Okay. If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS? Why the distress call? Sounds like an opportunity, all right. If they're hiding something, won't they be liable to shoot on sight? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Won't they start shooting me?
Quite the opposite, I believe. Nothing terribly secret about gunfire, is there?
Your point
If you
is
should
well
find a
taken.
secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
I see. So you need someone to snoop around for you. My services don't come cheap. She's playing hardball. I think I'll play hardball in return.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that.
Hope it's
Should you
10,000.
find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
I see. I may have certain information going forward. You can count on me. Stop by if I find anything. You can count on me.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What are these other jobs you may know about? I think I may need more money.
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson,
Okay.
Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
I talked about that opportunity. I want to talk about something else. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Like everyone's favorite grandmother, who's a extortionist. Bavardi, Max, let's go. We've got some things to do. Maybe the gun stores. RZA, I don't think I've ever bought from RZA's before. Let's just take a look from these two. C&P, who is this? Wow, look at that. How much is that? +5 defense skills. These are all medium armor, medium armor. I could really up my medium armor here. I can give these guys something good too. What armor am I wearing? I don't even know. But that's pretty nice. What do you got for weapons? Nothing. Kind of catchy, but I don't remember what I'm wearing. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a riot control armor +5 stealth skills. I've put a bunch of mods on it already. I don't want to give it up yet. As much as that 14 sounds nice, it's got a lot of stuff on it right now. All right, you guys, we'll be back. Is there anything in Halcyon? Rizzo's, let's check Rizzo's. Anything, weapons? Wow, fancy pink and purple armor. I'm sure Pavardi would like this, but it's really not necessary. That's really pink and purple. Really pink and purple. I can take these. Thank you. Anything? Finally, I feel like I'm back to my own self. Things I can steal. Guys, move. What's this? Come in. Come in. Get in here. Come inside. Come inside. Just look. Empty. Steel Nanner Spank. That is not good. Requires rest and go key card to unlock. Key card. So I need a key card. Alright.
This is Halcyon News.
Hello.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Alright, so that was informative. We can't do the job for Gladys until we get our... God, it's so shiny. Until we get our ship out of Hawk. We have to go find Udom. What is this? We'll just check out everything as we go here. It's a bar! Yay! It's a bar! Lost Hope bar vendor discovered. Freighter crew engineer.
Hey there. What are you doing
Marnet.
after work?
Going back to the old cubicle to watch the latest episode of my serial.
What's a nice boy like you watch?
Why don't you have a name above your head?
Careful where you smoke.
Oh.
Krug bills us for air filtration.
Got it. So you're just stevedores. Talk to the old barkeep. Vera Krivanic. Welcome, how are you?
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
And what would that be? Let's see what you got for sale. All the trailers in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting? Yes. What's this heat issue? Tell me about that.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
See, that's what I keep telling people. More
and we're
radiators,
all
but it
sweating
seems like they're on
buckets
it.
wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Okay, engineering sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system. I said that when I walked in.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
And what do you need radiators for? Who's in charge of fixing it? June Lay.
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway.
Okay.
Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Might be worth some money. What do you need the radiators for? To dissipate the heat. Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
I gotta find Udom. Let me see what you have for sale.
What ain't I got?
So, okay, you're understood. Was there anything you'd tell me about Junlei?
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
Tell me about Junlei.
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Got it. Straight-laced, not a drinker. Heard anything interesting on the grapevine?
I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement. Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time?
I imagine starting your own business is not encouraged. Nothing right now, thanks. The more information about Junlei, we need to go find Udom.
Hey, you.
Spacer's Choice Medical Bay. I heard something about the medical bay. Bell's Shells. I'm so fascinated by all these vendors. Waste disposal. I think this is probably the salvagers. Or not. Medical bay. There was a medical bay issue. Oh, that's right. The customs guy wanted me to talk to the medical bay, I guess.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
Oh, no
You
conflict.
can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Fenhill.
I am
Doctor?
not making a scene.
He has a gun. Interesting doctor. Hello? Hello? Talk to Dr. Mafume first.
Something I can help you with?
Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Okay, fine. How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker.
Really?
Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff.
That seems like a problem.
We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Interesting. See you around, Doc.
Take care.
Ellie. Doctor something. Ellie, who are you?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
No, not really.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Who's Jesse? What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight.
Yeah.
Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
That seems odd. Maybe I can look in on Jessie. Wait, you don't even like her? But you're checking on her? That seems strange.
You say that like it's weird.
No. I was done. Why bother? It's very noble of you. You said you were a doctor. Very noble of you.
It is most certainly not.
Oh my goodness.
And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea.
That you're honorable?
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Oh, you owe her something. Situation sounds normal to me. It doesn't.
Yeah, if she's in the morgue.
See, that's what I'm saying. How do you know she's not sick? Maybe she just wants to be left alone. That's what I would do. If I owed you money, I would not let you in the room. Maybe she just wants to be left alone.
Come on, we're on a space station. No one gets that kind of luxury. Besides, who wouldn't want to see me? I'm a delight.
If you say so, maybe I could look it on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I am a medical genius.
What seems to be the problem?
I want to talk to Jessie.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others.
And what would that be?
The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Perception. The records say, have you actually spoken to yourself? What was she admitted for? Let's try this one first.
She's not my patient.
See?
I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
No, I'm not implying anything. See you around, Doc.
Take care.
Seems odd. Seems odd. Talk to her later. We'll have to come back to this. I think we need to sneak in there and talk to Jessie. There's something about that seems interesting. What? Where am I supposed to go to talk to Udom? I've forgotten. Just keep looking around. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, but we'll figure it out later.
Borston baked beans. When you eat